We are rolling.
Copy. Okay, that'll be the prize. It's like the carrot in front of me. All right. You said you're rolling, sorry?
Action.
I blanked out. Okay. Hey, it's Tori Kelly. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. I have them all right here, and I can't wait to answer them. And also special thanks to Romeo for having me. Okay, here we go. Kamaria from Jacksonville says, what is your favorite thing to do when you're not busy? I pretty much like to sleep when I'm not busy, kind of recoup, and I like just downtime, sleeping in and like being lazy because I'm busy a lot of the time. So the second I get an off day, I'm like phone off, peace and quiet, go to the beach or something like that. Isabel from Philadelphia says, how do you think your music has changed from when you first started until now? I think it's definitely grown since, I would hope naturally it would grow as I get older. But I think there's a sense of maturity now in my music, and I'm talking about, different topics, and just kind of, I think I can connect more to my music now too, as opposed to before when I was still writing like deep songs, but I think just because I'm older, really it just comes with age, I'm able to really connect more with my songs. Good question. Brianna from Chicago says, when you are performing, what about it makes you feel most alive? Performing in general is one of my favorite things to do as an artist, and I think the best part about it is seeing the fans face to face, because performing to nobody is kind of not the same. But I think that's really the special part, is just seeing people like actually sing your lyrics back to you, and just really get into the music. That's when it feels the most real, because it's easy to kind of get caught up in studio land, and everything kind of seems like in your own head. So to get out there and do shows and see all the beautiful faces is a really special part about it. Tanya from England wants to know, where do you draw inspiration when you're writing music? Just life, really. I write a lot about my own life, about relationships, and just things that I see in the world. Sometimes I'll take inspiration from something that a friend is going through, and that'll kind of trigger some sort of story. Sometimes I'll write just like I'll see a random person walking down the street and just create like a whole world for them. But a lot of the times it's from personal experience. Those are really good questions. Lou from Hopkins says, how did you react when you realized Seal noticed your cover of Crazy? I freaked out. I think I screamed for a good hour. And he tweeted me a couple times and was just giving so many compliments. I was like, this is really weird because you're Seal. And I grew up listening to Seal too, so the fact that he even saw the cover was pretty crazy. No pun intended. Okay. Oh, so this is going to be edited together, right? You should keep that in there.
Yeah, I'll keep everything. Keep everything.
I always say that crazy thing on accident. Like, I never mean, like, it was so crazy. Okay. All right. Kara from Westchester says, what is your morning routine? Okay. I wake up, then I fall back asleep for like 5 minutes, because it's really hard to get up in the morning for me. I'm not a morning person. And I eat food. I have to have breakfast. I try to work out. Then I shower, do my hair, get dressed, think about what I'm doing for the day, look at my calendar, what do I have going on. Pretty typical morning for me. coffee too. Coffee's usually involved. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. Maybe like say what's up to my dogs or something. Chris from Belleville says, what was your first reaction when you heard Nobody Love on the radio? I was like in shock the whole time. It kind of felt like I was just playing it on my iPod or something. It didn't really feel like it was actually on the radio until they said at the end, like, oh, it's Tori Kelly, Nobody Love, like in their radio voice. And that is like the beginning and the end of the song is when I was like, wait, my song's on the radio. Cool. It's still really surreal when I hear it. It trips me out every time. Alyssa from Pittsburgh says, what is something that you strongly believe in? Ooh, that's a really good question. I strongly believe in a few things. Music is one. My faith is a huge part of my life. I strongly believe in God. And, yeah, and family, too. I believe in family a lot. I believe in a lot of things. But those are the main ones. Corey from Fort Worth says, if you could collaborate with any rapper you wanted to, who would it be and why? I've always wanted to do a collab with Kendrick Lamar, and I almost died just now. I don't know why. Kendrick Lamar, I think he's really talented, and I love his whole flow and everything. Someone else I'm really into, you said one rapper, but I'm going to say Common, too, because I've been a fan of his for a long time. Justin from Milwaukee says, what is your favorite horror movie to watch? I will pretty much watch any scary movie, but you might not want to watch scary movies with me because I laugh a lot, because I think that's my way of like coping through the scary things that are jumping out at me and trying to kill me. So I laugh and I like talk to the characters, and it's really annoying. So I wouldn't recommend watching scary movies with me. Natalie from Brentwood says, what age did you start learning to play the guitar, and did it come naturally? I think I was about 15 when I first picked up the guitar, and a family friend taught me like the first 3 chords, and from there I just learned everything else by ear. And it didn't come naturally at first. I think initially I just used it to write songs with. I was kind of like, I don't want to rely on anyone else. So I wasn't like really attached to the guitar until a few years later, maybe at like age 18. I kind of went back and forth with it, and then that's when it started to come really naturally. I needed water. Kind of break.
So am I sending just this whole file to them and they're doing what they need to do with it? Is that how it's going?
Oh,
okay, cool.
What's up, editing? Oh. Special message for you later.
If you want to take a few, we can stop and just pull back up if you want.
Okay, yeah.